That night, curled up in my grand's king-sized bed in her beautifully decorated bedroom, I couldn't sleep. Well, no, that's a lie. I did get to sleep, but I kept waking up from a nightmare. And yet, I couldn't remember what the nightmare was about. I'd had plenty of nightmares in my life, up to and including my abusive ex-husband, Armand. I'd finally managed to extract myself from his control, just as I got blamed for a death at the hospital that wasn't my fault. So bad dreams weren't new to me. I'd had this one each of the last 3 nights, but I'd never had it before moving to Ireland. Trying to get back to sleep would probably be a waste. I looked over at the window, but it was still the dark of night. 2 green spots glowed in the darkness, so Phelan must be watching me. He must be on top of Grand's antique dresser. Phelan knew better than that, but nothing I said would keep him off. Phelan, why don't you come lay on me and purr? That always helps me to sleep. He took his sweet time coming over, but as he settled on my chest and rumbled, I closed my eyes, determined to remember some details from the dream. With surprising quickness, I was dropped right into it again. A cold, wet night, swimming in the water, in the ocean? Yes, this was a huge body of water. No one else was there. My body slipped under the surface again and again. I couldn't get a breath. I tried to break the surface, but there was nothing to grab onto. The next morning, I awoke with a start, my heart racing and gasping for air. Dark water, moonlight, being unable to breathe. I ran through every detail I could remember, trying to grasp the images. Phelan sat on the nightstand staring at me. His eyes flashed. Well, do you have something to say? He leaped from the nightstand onto my chest. Ugh! Don't do that! I'm not your trampoline! I shall do as I please, as I have always done. Yes, I do have something to say on this infernal morning. I glared at the huge cat. What do you know? More than you could possibly fathom. But I know that the dream you had is not your own. I rolled my eyes. No kidding. I'd never swim in the ocean at night. I've never come close to drowning either. So why is this haunting me? You borrowed it.